We gotta fight. We gotta battle. We gotta spar mucus. Shout out to Belovedhood. We got a handshake. Shake my hand. We got some champions on deck. Goodz the animal versus Big K the dog. Eat shit. Nerds, the dog strike again. And shout out to LW. I'll get straight to these quotes and what they've been saying. They save guys like us a lot of time, man. Hit the like button one more time for your boy. But Goodz the animal, nothing but Goodz.com says. Only reason I'm talking to Big K is because I didn't respond to him for 3 years. Translation: who is he? You can't talk to me. You don't have the right to talk to me. For 3 years, you've been trying to buzzing on my what? I'm Goodz. You're who? For 3 years, I ain't mentioned your name back. Now we can talk. Now you want to talk? You know what I'm saying? You're not on my level. Who are you? You're nothing. Move from around me. That's the translation what he was saying. So he didn't say that verbatim. You know what I'm saying? But actually he kind of did say. He said, why? He wasn't on my level. Let's be serious. I could have did without a Big K battle my whole career. He can't do without a Goodz the animal battle. He's trying to battle the best. And the best is me, basically. Nothing but Goodz.com says that. How do y'all feel about that comment now? In regards to what he stated on 15 Minutes of Fame, the Shut Up and Talk show. It's a great title, by the way. Goodz, when you take money from Uncle Rod, don't give it back. Pocket it. You know what I'm saying? Pocket it. But Big K responded to Goodz' interview right here. He said, I never wanted to battle Goodz. I don't need to. And my resume poops all over his. The guy is delusional and irrelevant in this era. And I'm the dog. I'll slap, pat, pat to you, nigga. He didn't say that. I'm actually, just adding words to what they've been saying. I'm just gassing it up. Pardon. I'm just gassing it up. Let me do what I do. Let me gas it up. All right. What he did say is, I don't think he's good at rapping. Wow. And I don't believe him. Let me say that again. I don't think he's good at rapping. I don't believe him. What do you mean by you don't believe him? Indulge. But anytime I mention him, it's a response to him talking. That's the truth. So who was talking ish to each other first? What happened there? Who was talking ish first? All right. But I will say this. I watched the interview in its entirety, and actually, before I, dig deeper into the battle, that's a good interview, Goodz. God damn. I feel like Goodz had a good interview in him responding to Uncle Ra and him pleading his side of his case for why he's talking the way he's talking. Goodz was speaking facts in regards to himself. I think what he was alluding to and said, I don't really talk my ish. I think it's righteous for MC to tell what they've done in the past every now and then. As time goes by, new supporters of the culture, and we get new fans, new supporters every day. They don't even know the history. You got to think 10 years ago is 2014. Let me say this again. 10 years ago was 2014. As more people come in, they forget what happens in the past, bro. And I'm gonna use this analogy before I get back to what Goodz was saying. Like, you got to think. LeBron is him to them. I'm going to say Kyrie for me. I like Kyrie a lot. Who else? Steph Curry, the Kevin Durant's. People got to fight for Kobe. Because a lot of people ain't see that. People got to, Jordan, a lot of the older heads remind niggas of Jordans every day. In battle rap, you don't have a lot of people reminding what the older guys did. You know what I'm saying? You got me for Lux, obviously, but you don't have that for like everybody else's for the most part. So for me, it's on point for a guy like Goodz to remind you. And as he was saying it, I'm like, it gave me a better appreciation for what he did. He said, I battled Tay-Rock when he's a fan favorite. That's a fact. Do you know that Tay-Rock was never booed? Right? This was in Houston. I think this when he had Goodz had on the gray and orange or whatever. And the glove registered in the glove box. He had that bar too and all that stuff. That's a battle you can say that Goodz won. You can argue Goodz won that. Not only did he didn't die, Goodz won that. That's at the pinnacle, damn it, of Tay-Rock. So yeah, that's a fact. Talk your ish. When he says Calico, he ranks high in battle rap for eternity since the Math Hoffa battle. SM1 to now, Calico is high up on the rankings and just battle rap, period. So when he's giving you his resume, it's like it's back to back. It's like, And again, I do agree that him versus Calico probably was one of the biggest battles on that Max Out 3 card. To me, it's second. When the smoke cleared, I think it was second. You had Hitman Holla versus Ill Will. You got Goodz and Calico. So again, to me, he's speaking factual. Geechee Gotti, when he says, yo, yeah, I battled Geechee Gotti, was in the fan. Geechee Gotti had 2 belts when he battled Goodz. I'm just adding context to what he said, because again, I feel like what Goodz was saying, he was on point. He was on point. Let's call it for what it is, man. I just... Geechee had 2 belts when he battled Goodz. I think also at the height, I think Geechee's at his height. Geechee's ranking top 5, top 10, damn near every year. But still, at that particular time, Geechee was him. 2 belts, and not only did Goodz not die, if I'm not mistaken, Goodz actually won on a pole. Goodz is not a guy that wins on a poles. He won on a pole for that battle. Easy battle was recent. I feel like he didn't die now when he did good. What else? And even the Calico, when he said the Calico, yeah, people had me losing going in. I was one of those guys. And then when the battle was done, before he even had to reveal like who his dad was, I thought Goodz won the battle. So this brother is speaking very factual. And I appreciate that. So MCs, if you feel the need to say what you did, by all means say it. By all means talk your ish. Because they will forget. Again, 2014 was 10 years ago. Imagine people not seeing battles from 2012 to 2014. A person coming in with 5 years of experience don't know that much. So again, MCs, relive your truth a little bit. Embellish on what you did. It's okay to talk your ish, especially when you're speaking factual like this. But Big K versus Goodz, I definitely want to see it. We don't have a lot of grudge matches in 2024, right? I feel like Tay-Rock and Easy, that kind of went down. I feel like Rock ain't saying his name, Easy ain't saying his name, they kind of parted ways. As of right now, I don't see that happening. So that's done. It's finished for me personally, as I'm seeing on the horizon. What else you got? You got Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. Possibly, but then again, what both of them are asking for in terms of a big stage or a nobody room is kind of difficult to see. Like that's not, that can get locked in, but it's like it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost the culture. You got who else? You got Hitman Holla versus Geechee Gotti. That will happen, but I feel like that's not really a grudge. It's just a high impact battle. Right, you got Rum Nitty versus Luck, not really a grudge, and I feel like that's locked in, but that's more of a material based battle. Right, like they're both respected for the rapping ability and what they bring to the ring. So it's like that's not really a, you know what I'm saying. So if you are giving us the offer of Goodz versus Big K, I love it. Why, let's make it happen, please and thank you, expeditiously. And then by the end of the interview, you said I got somebody that want to book it. Oh, get in contact with each other. Have managers talk to slick walk that to us, please and thank you. All right, then it's possibly too. Let's say if Big K wins. By the way, you can vote right now for Champion of the Year. Please vote if you feel like somebody needs to win or somebody has to win or you, whatever way you feel. Why not support and vote for who you feel should be Champion of the Year? Again, that holds 20%. It's going down February 13th, YouTube and Caffeine. So stay tuned. But that'll make the battle even bigger. Another thing I want to expand upon in this interview, and he was referring, he didn't really say the name of who he was getting at or whatever it was. And he was saying that everything should count. He brought the phone situation, right? But I will say this, go watch the interview. He did say, she said something. You think about this as a Champion of the Year, right? And then he said, in my era, that don't exist. So the Reed versus Big K battle was not 2023. All right. So when he did that versus Reed Dollars, The only reason why I won't count in 2023 because it didn't happen in 2023. The year that stuff happened, he wasn't even mentioned for champion of the year. So I think you get stoned in this era too. We talk about it, we do videos on it, or we reference it, or we exclude you from the pot. So that is a bad thing, and I do agree that you can use your past experiences. But what I think is happening now is that we feel like Big K he's woke in terms of him taking his career serious. So I think that's what people are trying to say. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? But I do think you can hold them accountable for what people did in the past, even with me, even with anybody, any battle rapper, a media person too, right? Oh, Jay Black, you took bread in 2019. You stole the money. You thief, and you gave it back. So whatever happens in this culture, people use against you. Anything. So, yeah, I think he can use that against Big K. But, we just saying right now, Big K, he's moving and shaking. He's doing his thing. But this would be a difficult battle for Big K because I think Goodz in the blue room looked amazing as well. You got to think they was on the card together. So when Big K battled Young L, Goodz battled Calico. And Goodz, again, he had one of the better performances of the entire night. So I don't think this is a walk for just Big K is going to win. I don't think it's that easy. I think the overdog might be the underdog. When all said is done, hey, listen, they might have Goodz. Go back and watch them battles, man. This is gonna be more of a heavyweight bout. You can't, do what you do normally. I think this is a heavyweight bout, and I think for the most part, Big K, you know what I'm saying, or what he did with Murder Mook, it would have to be on that level. He would have to bring that level of content to Goodz. It'd be like that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? A boss battle for the most part. But I want to see it though. Shout out to Goodz. Shout out to Big K. I definitely want to see it 100%. And with that being said, please, one more time, hit the link in my description. Vote for champion of the year. It's coming. We're so close to it now. We're so close to that. You hear me? We are so close to that happening. Huh? And again, a YouTube comment doesn't count. A Twitter comment doesn't count. It doesn't equal a vote. A poll on IG, YouTube, Twitter, it doesn't count. It doesn't equal a vote. The only way to vote, link in the description. Once you donate, you will receive a survey and you can vote on whoever you like as champion of the year. All right? All right, with that being said, shake my hand, the like button, we out. Champion, black.